lonely and, and scared.
We're here with you. I don't know. I think
You're a Lois for sure.
I hope so.
Yeah.
there's so many great characters to choose from.
I like quizzes.
Do you ever mess with the quiz? Do you ever purposefully, kind of go off?
I tried to manipulate these quizzes where I do them and then I see what the answer is, and I'm going to go back and see if I just change a couple of those, see who I get this time.
With Superman 2025 finally out, fans are interested to see what James Gunn has portrayed this version.
Better
to
prepared
get
for this.
a great answer. See, here's the thing. The journalists have been
Don't
so
weasel
right.
out of it. You can ask a question.
I feel like they've asked quite literally everything.
Today we wanted to share some of the best moments from interviews and behind the camera. The cast has clearly been working hard together on and off screen from their great chemistry.
Well, I found out my plane's leaving late today, so we can take an extra 2 hours.
All
right, let's go.
On the record. Okay, here we go.
I think people would understand that I nerd out on, music, meeting Foxy Shazam, who people don't think of as a huge fan, which we use their music a lot in Peacemaker. That was one of the greatest things. Eric is in the movie, the lead singer of Foxy Shazam is. Wow.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: what was David Corenswet's first film role? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around till the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Oh my, the red flag of me.
Yeah. Yeah, like a red flag for me is like if I read a book, I feel really superior. I'm like,
Just for having read the book.
What a wonderful person I am. Have you read any books lately?
In its early stages of production, it's again claimed that, as a result of test screenings, James Gunn's Superman has undergone a course correction to make it less goofy.
Forehead to forehead and then just breathing in and out 7 times?
Come down to my level.
No, I have to have good posture.
I can't reach that high.
Okay.
Wait, in or out first?
I don't think we have to be that synchronized.
It's probably safe to say that Gunn was making his Superman movie similar to what he did with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy films. It's been claimed that Gunn has put in jokes meant as political jabs in Superman, which includes that bit about Lex's mutant troll monkey army, the plot about fake news, as well as putting in jokes making fun of the Snyder Cut.
Oh, I can get this one.
X-Men.
Beast.
Yeah.
You see?
You're going easy on me
It's
this
been
time.
a couple months. We've got there.
I've been prepping. I've been at home. How would I describe this badly?
James Gunn looks at the differences between making the Superman movie for the DC Universe and the Guardians of the Galaxy films for Marvel Studios.
Now, I hear that there was quite a diva on set, okay? And it was David's dog. However, David said it was you!
David said it was me?
Yeah, you're the diva, you
Of
said.
course he's going to say that. He's spreading misinformation. He's trying to make people hate me. He's jealous.
You know, it's his birthday this week. Do you have a special gift for him at all?
The movie coming out, that's my gift to him.
While the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a closed chapter for Gunn after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, his time in the superhero genre is set to continue.
Cheese.
Cheese.
I swear I'm not just trying to go against the grain every time, but chocolate, for sure.
There are 2 kinds of people.
There are 2.
Michaela's and there's Skyler's.
And then there's Skyler's.
A good piece of dark chocolate, man.
God.
Oh, see, dark chocolate. Bye-bye. No, thank
No,
you. That's
come
not
on.
candy.
Yeah, I agree. Dark chocolate, no.
That's like
No.
a health food.
We have heard from a few interviews of his opinions of Marvel vs. DC, and Gunn highlighted some of the key differences in making his Guardians of the Galaxy movies in comparison to rebooting Superman for the big screen.
We're going to do a grip strength test with Nicholas and David going against each other. Basically, guys, we'll have David, you can go first, Superman himself.
I mean, can you imagine if I lose?
Oh my gosh!
172?
172?
The thing is, I'm going to let you win.
No, don't!
Try so hard.
I'm nowhere near.
What are we at?
118.
He went on to say, when we're making Superman, we're making a movie for everybody. Whereas that was pretty true with Guardians. But every once in a while, there's like this dumb thing in there that I'm like, I'm going to put that stupid thing in even though nobody wants me to.
You do.
I think I'm maybe the only one that thinks that.
That thinks that.
I'm definitely the only one that, and your character does.
Yeah,
that's true. My
Okay.
character does.
Yeah.
He
just agrees.
he just wants to be included. Yeah, that's true.
As I share my excitement for this film, I want to mention we are currently doing a giveaway. Share what you were most excited for with this project, and the best comment will win a $25 Fandango gift card where you can purchase a full movie with added bonus features. Comment down below and one winner will be chosen.
This or that?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
BLT.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Good stuff.
BLT, more substance to it.
I love BLT, but if I could only have one thing for the rest of my life, that grilled cheese is calling back to the nostalgia in me, and I gotta have it. Pizza or pasta? Pizza.
With
pizza,
ranch.
definitely pizza.
With ranch.
Damn.
I feel like you're gonna get more mileage out of pasta, man.
No.
One of the most fascinating aspects about Superman when it comes to Gunn's involvement is how he went from helming one of the MCU's most successful trilogies to now tackling an entire franchise across TV and film for DC. Nicholas Hoult and Rachel Brosnahan also star alongside David in this film, and it's clear that they all have great chemistry working together.
I think we were definitely both in it.
Yeah, sorry, definitely.
One of us was a lot more in it than the other, but...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Were you Kevin Spacey?
The performance of a lifetime.
James Gunn is shutting down the assumption that Superman has to be a box office blockbuster. The writer-director, who is also the co-head of DC Studios alongside Peter Safran, said that the franchise tentpole film does not carry as much pressure at the studio as critics believe.
When you started filming together?
My striking, eloquence, my wig.
I hate surprises, and one thing that I found about Rachel was that she was extremely reliable. I was going to say predictable, but no, I wasn't going to say predictable. Reliable in a really comforting sense.
And it's sad to see this being so normalized over the years with films, and for some reason having to supposedly meet this quota with box office numbers. Not every film has to meet a certain number in order to be successful.
Listen, I've always said, oh, I would like to shave my head for a role, and then of course my agent calls me and he's like, listen, they have this very crazy idea, and they're not forcing you to do it, of course, but would you? Yes, yes, of course, but of course, when I was in the makeup chair, hair chair, whatever, and they were doing it, I'm like, it's real, oh my god, no, I loved it.
He added that rebooting Superman was not the riskiest endeavor in the world. David Corenswet stars as the title character superhero for the film that had a reported budget in the $200 million range.
I thought it was a stroke of genius, the inclusion of a Superdog in a Superman movie. In 2025, when you have the technology to actually pull it off, it can change the game. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know if it works. But I believe in James Gunn, we trust. James falls in love with every single character that he writes.
Superman is the story of America, Gunn said, an immigrant that came from other places and populated the country. But for me, it is mostly a story that says basic human kindness is a value and is something we have lost.
And a Superman.
You ready to take all these compliments about yourself? You just bat your little eye.
You could say bad things too. I take criticism very well.
You do actually. One of the things I'm continually struck by is how much David embodies effortlessly.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, David first appeared in Affairs of State in 2018. Of course, this would be his breakout role, being the star in a DC film.
Okay, my favorite impression to do is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool that follows him? In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. That's it, that's all I know.
Aside from that, though, he is scheduled to appear in an untitled John Tuggle film.
Crocheting by the fire is sort of dangerous, you know?
Are you manipulating the quiz?
Yeah.
Cheater.
Scissor.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite, and what did you think about this film?
I'm just excited to kind of see where James's imagination can take him and take the character and all the really cool stuff, that might be in store.
I want to keep him. I want to keep him immortal.
Okay.
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Woof woof.
Woof woof.
Woof woof. What recharges her is sitting between the two of us. Don't weasel out of it.
Can I ask a question? Do you know the word glazing?
You said double pained. I'm double pained right now.